morning, rise and shine, my friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I think it's time for a little coffee. Yeah. With me. The production show, do they not? I think yes. All right. Well, as you can see, we have a beautiful background behind us this morning to start off the show with. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep this beautiful background because you're not going to be able to see me. So we'll take a look at it again in just a second. But good morning. See, you can't really see me right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our cups of coffee ready. Cheers. And I'm going to shut this curtain behind me so I don't look like a ghost. Ooh. And we'll be back. Grab your coffees, everybody. It's time for Coffee with Todd. It starts now. Thank you, Annie. Can you hear me now? I just realized I just had a whole bunch of stuff with my microphone off. So that was cool. Oh, man. This is the first time we've ever taken Coffee with Todd on the road. So we don't exactly know what's going on. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, we're back. Oh. I feel dumb. Boys don't have feelings, they hit things with hammers. The hammer shall ring till the sad disappears. 'Cause boys don't get nervous, they never act timid. Any sign of weakness is cold sweat and fear. Boys don't like flowers, they like tanks and race cars. They only find beauty in the explosion of fire. and they don't hug their fathers. They're told to respect them. Affection reserved for the bravest of men. 'Cause men will be men just to fit in, and boys will be boys if we make them that way. Well, men don't have feelings, they drink and suppress them. They don't like poetry, they like football and steak. 'Cause men like guns, and they don't cry at funerals, or weddings, or birthdays, or graduation day. 'Cause men will be men just to fit in, and boys will be boys if we make them that way. The power, the women, the fame, make the little boy live up to his name. It's the money, the power, if you want to win the game. Make the little boy live up to his name. Make the little boy live up to his name. Boys don't have feelings, they hit things with hammers. The hammer shall ring till the sad disappears. Morning, Nate. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. As you can see, we're not in our normal Coffee with Todd location, and that's because Danielle and I are on a little vacation. We're on a staycation. And I would love to show you the view behind us, but then you won't be able to see. Well, hold on. If you're just tuning in, let me check this out. Ready? Ah, crap. Well. That did not work. We're on the beautiful shores of Lake Memphremagog. So for people that know the area that we live in, you know that we're on a staycation. We're not too far away. And for people that are not familiar with the area, it's a beautiful lake here in northern Vermont where we live. And half of the lake is in Canada, and half of the lake is here in America. And that's where we're having Coffee with Todd from on this Labor Day weekend. So yeah, we took it on the road. Take it on the road, boys. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So, okay, what's going on? There we go. So obviously we're gonna have a few we're gonna have a few technical difficulties here this morning. I'm sure. The first technical difficulty. So last night about 11:30 at night, I set this all up, and I had the lake behind us, and it was gonna look gorgeous. It was gonna look so good. And then I sit down this morning, and all you can see is a completely dark silhouette of me, and you can't see my smiling, coffee-drinking face. So we have the curtain down, but what we're gonna do at the end is I'm just gonna play a little bit of music and open the curtains up and let you guys look at the lake and finish your cups of coffee on the lake with us. So this is an old classic song that's been done by many, many people. Well, 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scene, and they all did agree that the man who ran thought like me. The judge yelled, son, what's your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you would surely die. Well, I spoke not a word, although it meant my life. See, I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. Now she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave till the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold was high and eternity near. Well, she stood in the crowd and she shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold wind moans in a long black veil, well, she cries over my bones. And she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave till the night winds wail. Nobody knows, no, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows but me. Yeah. Hey. I love that song. So yeah, Johnny Cash is the one that I know that song from. Originally got harmonies. Lynn is tuning in. Lynn, good morning. I don't know if you heard earlier, Lynn, but I did Boys Don't Have Feelings to start the song off. Well, I guess I started the song off to start the show off. And Emily and Lynn have done their own version of this song, which I'm so excited to hear. And they are going to be guests on this show remotely soon, maybe next weekend. It could have been this weekend, but as you can see, Danielle and I are on the road this weekend, having our little staycation here on Lake Memphremagog. What? Is that not how you... That's the French way of saying it. That's how my grandparents would say it. My grandfather, Ferdinand, called it Memphremagog. And he's not wrong. So I'm going to get back up into normal-ish tuning here. And then, real quick, I want to tell you guys about something. And I've got a couple other songs for you, and then we'll show you the lake again, because it's very pretty. It's a very pretty lake. We've got the coffee with Todd mugs, and if you ordered one, they're in the mail. Sorry it took me so long. They had to be produced, shipped to me, and then we needed to find enough boxes to send them all out. So I went to the post office with many, many boxes. Scott, thank you so much. I'll have to get you one of these mugs. So here's the cool thing about these mugs, and I'm going to show it to you. Here's a clearer picture of the mug right there. So there's a link in the description of this video here, and if you would like to buy a Coffee with Todd mug, now that they're in, I'll ship them right out to you next week. They're $10 plus shipping and handling. Now, here's the deal. If you buy it before Labor Day is over, it'll stay at $10, but if not, it's going to have to go up to $12 because I kind of screwed myself on the shipping a little bit, and I thought I was being smart, and I weighed all of the coffee mugs, and I knew exactly what they were going to cost, and then I went to ship them, and I didn't take into account the box and the packaging that keeps them from breaking. And so every single cup that I shipped cost about $3 or $4 more than I thought it was going to. So I'm going to keep it that price through Labor Day. It's a Labor Day blowout sale at Coffee with Todd. And if you want one of these cool mugs, you can get it for $10. Otherwise, it's going to go up to $12. And the shipping and handling. That way, the shipping and handling is going up a couple bucks too. So now's the time to act, folks. Good morning, Mark Sikolis. Hey, I have some cool news for you guys that I've been wanting to share with you. I have a new song coming out. Yes. How cool is that? Yay! In fact, yesterday, Danielle and I were shooting the video out in Westfield, Vermont, with our good friend Steve Mayotte, who is, if you don't know, walks on stilts and makes masks. So we didn't use stilts for the video, but we did use masks. I don't want to give too much away, but if you drove through yesterday afternoon and you saw 3 grown adults playing with puppets and masks, that was us. And the song is a song that you've probably heard me sing before, but I got the rights for it. It's a song that I love. It's an old Sesame Street song from the 1980s. It is called I Don't Want to Live on the Moon. And September 25th, my friends, September 25th. That is the artwork right there. The song is going to be coming out officially, and I think the video should be ready by then as well. But if you have a Spotify account, you can pre-save it right now. There's a link in the description as well. And how this works is if you pre-save the song, the day it comes out, it'll be in your library, or as some folks call it, a library. It'll be in there, and I'm gonna sing it for you right now, obviously, and then maybe we'll play little snippets of it on this show. But yeah, it's all recorded. The artwork's up. The single's coming out. How exciting is that? Yes. I haven't put a new song out for very many times, and very many moons. Very many moons that I do not want to live on. Cheryl, yes, I can get a cup to you at my office. We'll figure out a day and I'll bring it in. Oh, this isn't the key of the song. No, yes, it is. That is the key of the song. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you all for tuning in so much on Facebook and YouTube. And oh yeah, by the way, we're on Twitter today. So shout out to Twitter. I think we're on Twitter. I haven't checked to make sure, but we're supposed to be. Yeah, the link charged you $6.95 in shipping. Yeah, that's what shipping was supposed to be calculated at. They ended up costing me $8.25 a cup to ship. But Julie, since I'm dropping your cup off in person, there's a little something extra in there since you had to pay for shipping. I'm still getting used to the business sense of all this. All right, here's my new single that's coming out September 25th on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon Music and FarmersOnly.com, Tinder. It's going out on all the platforms. won't be on. Yeah, never mind. Well, I'd like to visit the moon on a rocket ship high in the air. I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Well, I could look down on the earth from above, but I miss all the places and the people I love. So though I might like it for one afternoon, I don't want to live on the moon. Well, I'd like to travel the sea. I could meet all the fish everywhere. Yes, I would travel the sea, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Well, I could stay for a day if I had my wish, but there's not much to do when your friends are all fish, and an oyster and clam are not real family. So I don't want to live in the sea. I'd like to visit the jungle, hear the lions roar, go back in time and see a dinosaur. There's so many strange places I'd like to be, well, but none of them permanently. So if I should visit the moon, well, I'll dance on a moonbeam, and then I'll make a wish on a star. I will wish I was home once again. Well, I could look down on the earth from above, but I miss all the places and the people I love. So though I may go, I'll be coming home soon, 'cause I don't want to live on the moon. No, I don't want to live on the moon. Sorry about that chord. It just snuck in there. All right. I don't want to live on the moon. New single from everybody's favorite folk singer, Todd Pronto, coming out September 25th, which is a Friday. You can pre-save now on Spotify. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You'd think that I didn't have enough coffee, but I've had a couple cups already. So I'm going to do one more song. We're going to open this curtain up so y'all can look at the lake. If you've noticed, Coffee with Todd is in a new location this morning. The lighting's a little different because I can't control the lighting in this place like I can at my place. But yeah, Danielle and I are on a staycation. Thank you, Julie. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, I don't know exactly what's going on, but the company that I use just informed me that I might not be able to broadcast on YouTube anymore. They're telling me I might not be able to broadcast on YouTube anymore unless I have an event. So maybe we need to make Coffee with Todd an event. I don't know. But anyway, for me to broadcast onto to Spotify and not Spotify. I can't broadcast on Spotify. For me to be on Facebook and YouTube and now Twitter. Yes, we're on Twitter now, everybody. Tell your favorite tweeting friends. It costs me a little bit of money each month, so there is a donation link. If you'd like to send me a donation, it'd be very appreciated. It's certainly not required. Also, buying one of these cool little coffee mugs helps support as well. Coffee with Todd. All the links are in the thing. And if you could go on Spotify, if you have a Spotify account and pre-save my new single, that would be awesome because everything is run by computers nowadays. So we need to tell the computer that I'm cool. And if we convince the computer that I'm cool, then it'll show the song to more people on Spotify. Isn't that a crazy world? Even folk singers have to rely on algorithms. So stupid. Good morning, Joni. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means a lot to me. Baba's here. Good morning. Huh? Oh, I can only see who's on YouTube if they say hi to me. I can only see most people on here. I do not want to live on the moon, Mark. Actually that's something. If you're watching, say hi, because I can't really see who's online unless you say hi. So if you say hi, that is super cool, because then I can.
My parents are supposed to be.
Are they watching? Well, if they are there, hello, Danielle's parents. Welcome to our humble abode for the weekend. I'm gonna end with an upbeat song. Also, if you're watching this on the replay, that would be very cool if you just wrote that in there. Like, hey, I'm watching you on the replay, the rerun. That would be awesome. Because, again, algorithms. And if you, I'm just going to be completely upfront with you guys. The more we can fool computers into thinking that me, a human being, is worthy of their affection, the more people it shows it to, and the better off my reach is. By the way, I'm wearing the purple glasses, everybody. I know a lot of people like the purple glasses. All right, stop talking, Todd. About the time that Daddy left to fight the big war, I saw my first pistol in the general store. The general store. When I was 13, I thought it was the finest thing I ever had seen. I asked if I could have one when I grew up, but Mama dropped a dozen eggs. She really blew up. She really blew up. She didn't understand. And Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. Pistol was a Captain Ball Colt. It shoots as fast as lightning, but it loads a mite slow. Loads a mite slow. I soon found out it'll get you into trouble, but it can't get you out. So then I went and bought myself a Colt 45. It's called a Peacemaker, but I never knew why. I never knew why. I didn't understand. Well, Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. Hey! a card game in a company town. Caught a minor cheating. I shot the dog down. I shot the dog down and watched him now fall. Never touched his trigger, never had a chance to call. The trial was in the morning. They drug me out of bed. They asked me how I pleaded. Not guilty, I said. Not guilty, I said. You got the wrong man, 'cause nothing touched a trigger but the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand, the devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol's the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand, the devil's right hand. Nothing touched the trigger but the devil's right hand. All right. There it is, folks. Coffee with Todd on this Labor Day weekend.
They are watching, my mom said.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much for tuning in. Danielle Mark says hi.
Hi, Mark.
Baba, I'm not playing Freebird. I can play Freebird, but I don't have a kick-ass band behind me to really make it rock. So it would just be kind of boring. Dad. There are 2 or 3 cases of COVID-19 on the moon, Dad. That's why I came back. But you know what? I read a story that the International Space Station, right, is slowly been leaking oxygen for like a long time. Like NASA's known about it. And there's like, you know how like the way we are, like like a certain amount of arsenic's okay in peanut butter as long as it doesn't kill too many people. Well, that's not true, by the way. That's fake news. But we do weird stuff like that. Like we allow a certain amount of like bleach and weird stuff in food, you know, in like non-harmful amounts. So anyway, NASA has known for a long time that the space station has been leaking oxygen into the atmosphere, into the vacuum of space. But by the way, I'm wearing a NASA shirt, so you can trust me on this. But now it's coming in to a little bit of a problem because it's leaking more. So like now the astronauts up there, they're trying to figure out how to have them fix this, because if you run out of oxygen in space, well, you're going to have a bad time. There's just no way around that. Oh, good morning, Lori. I will save some mugs for you guys. So that's it for the show. We only do a half an hour where we drink coffee. But I've had so much fun with you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. Before I go, let me just say I do have a new single coming out. I know. Shameless promotion. I have a new single coming out September 25th. So you can pre-save it on Spotify, which would be super cool. And if you want to buy a coffee mug, I've got coffee mugs. But what I really want to do right now, these are the coffee mugs, is I want to let you all look at the beautiful view that Danielle and I have been lucky enough to be enjoying. And I really wanted to show you guys the view behind me the whole time, but it kind of blew me out. So I will save 2 coffee mugs for you and Emily for sure, Lynn. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It means a lot to me. You know, we can't be out on the road right now doing our thing, so if we can connect on the internet, well, that's just cool as well too. And I don't even have to like wear pants, so that's kind of neat. All right, let's put on a little music. All right, folks, enjoy the lake for a few minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in to Coffee with Todd. It's been a good time. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, thank you, Jared. Jared, I'll get you a mug. And I'll get you your record, too. Happy Sunday, everybody. The song that I'm playing is by a guy named Dirk Powell. Just so you know. Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.